Hey, what up, y'all? My name is Chuck. I'm coming at you today with the Millionaire Mindset. Don't forget to click, comment, like, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today's subject is about money. Money isn't the issue. It's a mindset issue. Now, we've heard a lot of things about money. Money is evil. Money causes problems in relationships. Money isn't the problem. You are the problem. It doesn't matter whether I give you a small, medium, or large sum of money. If your mind doesn't change, your habits doesn't change, your routines don't change, then the money won't fix it. It'll leave you just as soon as it came. So we need to break those myths and dive into what your relationship with money is. Because you can blame anyone or anything, but until you deal with yourself, which is the problem or the root or where it stems from, we will not be able to eradicate the problem or eliminate it. It will remain there. Think of anyone, yourself, friends, family members, co-workers, and they get paid. And the money is burning their hand and they're just determined to go buy something, do something, and they just really want to feel temporary pleasure, whether it's buying a pair of shoes, having an extravagant lunch, going on a trip, taking a few days off work just to binge watch one of their favorite shows on Netflix. It's a number of things what people do with money, and some people buy things that aren't worth the money at all, but I mean, to each his own, right? Another big misnomer is people say, well, money isn't everything. They're right to a certain degree. Money isn't everything, but it controls everything. Try running a business with no money. Try running a household without any money. Try living without any money. Money is a medium of exchange. It greases the wheels of life. It makes the world turn. Nothing happens without money. You need money for utility bills, prescriptions, water, food, haircuts, the perm, that new hairstyle you want. You have to put gasoline in your vehicle. You have to have maintenance. So the list of things that you can do with money is endless. So to say it's not important or it's not everything, you're kind of watering it down a little bit, because we need money. And money is a tool. If it's used correctly, it will take care of you if you take care of it. But you have to use money correctly. And when you don't use it correctly, it doesn't behave correctly. It's simple. It's just like any other thing. You take care of your body, it takes care of you. And your finances go the same way. You got to get it, just like you have to get a 6-month checkup with your body. Get a 6-month checkup with your body, or check your bank account, check your finances, dive into your spending and see where your money is going. Maybe you're going out to eat too much. Maybe you're driving out of town too much to see that loved one or that significant other. Maybe y'all need to Zoom or FaceTime. It's so many ways to get your spending under control, and or you can always make more money, but that won't fix it either until you find the root cause. But making more money is a great thing also. Money is a medium through which goods and services are paid for, transferred. Some people use the barter system. But just ask yourself, do you have enough money? Are you doing right by your money? Could you live off less money? Do you really know about money? All of these are questions that you must ask yourself in order to be successful in the proper management of money. You don't want to keep making the same mistakes, because eventually you'll get older. You won't be able to work as much. You won't be able to do some of the same things. So if you take care of your money early on, your money will take care of you later on. Do the hard work now so that you can do the easy stuff later. I can think back to so many stories where people joke about insurance policies being cashed in on different family members or people in various relationships. Or the other popular one is hitting the lottery. So many people talk about what they would do with the money. They'll quit a job, they'll buy this house, they'll buy that car. But until you change, the money won't do you any good. So you have to have a plan. You have to be accountable. You have to file taxes. You may even need a financial advisor. You definitely need an accountant, because you've gone from making $50,000 to $100,000 a year to now you've just got this large influx of money. So you went from being a thousandaire to a millionaire, and you don't get to that point overnight. It's best to sit down with someone and come up with a plan of action, because success is based on a trail, it's based on clues, and you can just look at other successful people and they follow the same path, the same rule book. You can't do what you want to in life and expect to get awesome results. There's certain rules that you have to play by. It's guidelines that you must follow in order to be successful in any area, whether it's working out, in the finance arena, in your marriage, in your career. It's paths you have to take, and you have to sacrifice in order to reach success, in order to win at life. And I know you want to win. That's why you're here with me watching this channel. Money is the glue that holds many corporations and businesses together. Do you think Amazon, Walmart, Target, or Nike got to be as big as they are without a budget or without money? There's marketing, that's advertising. All these people have to get paid, not to mention the merchandise that they create and sell. Or you ever thought about the merchandise that they created that didn't sell, the money they lost on that? So just think about money in regards to your health, and that will change everything for you so much. That's if you value your health. Are you satisfied with the life you're living? Do you think you can benefit from making more money or having more money? What would you do differently in your life in regards to money you spent, money you've had, money you misappropriated? Did you learn anything from it, or do you just miss the good times that you had with the money? When people find themselves in a financial crunch, they didn't get there overnight. This is years and years and years of poor financial decisions, from car notes to trips to toxic relationships to clothes or pets. I mean, the list goes on of things that can consume your money, because the world is made up of different people, so everybody's into something different. Whether your money goes to Comic-Con or blow up dolls or magic carpets, I mean, whatever your money goes to, it will consume it if you don't take control of your money. Controlling your money is just like tightening your belt in your pants. You gotta keep a leash on it so that it won't slip away, fly away, or just fall out of your pocket into someone else's pocket. Now, when you hit this financial crisis, it can happen for a number of reasons. It can be greed, overindulgence of things. It can be no financial planning or poor financial planning. And all of this stuff is learned. So you have to research, all of this stuff is learned. So you have to research, you have to read, you have to talk with other people. And there's a trial and error phase. And you add or subtract different things till you get the right formula that works for you financially. It's no different than a recipe for your favorite cake or macaroni and cheese. You need a recipe for your life, a recipe for your finances, a recipe for your relationships. Poor financial planning can lead to a lifetime of bad credit, high interest rates, and living life in struggle mode because you don't have the proper resources to live the life that you want or the life that you should live. The great news is this can change at any time. All you have to do is change your mind, get fed up, start doing some homework, track your spending, read some books, and just talk to a financial advisor to see what you can do to become better and proficient in your finances. Money management is a skill that is learned. The easiest step is to always spend less than what you make. Because if you have more withdrawals than deposits, you will never make it. You will always be running on empty in your finances. And you know, running on empty, you will not get far at all. This is a hard concept for people to grasp. It's easier to blame someone else for your shortcomings, or say, I don't make enough, or this happened or that happened, when you should just look at the person in the mirror, hold yourself accountable, and say, hey, I shouldn't have bought that. Maybe I should have done this differently. Maybe I should have waited. This wasn't in the budget. I had no business buying it. And guess what? If it's something small enough or sufficient and you haven't used it or benefited from it, if it's been within the return period, hey, package it back up, wipe it off, take it back to the store, get your money back. It's not over. Once you come up with a system or a plan that where you can budget or you can afford it, then buy it. And quit maxing those credit cards out. That won't get you anywhere. Those shoes, that purse, that car, that trip. Wait till you can really afford it and just cash out on it. Or set a plan aside, whether it's a savings club or a budget, and just go cash out on it. Quit buying things that you cannot afford. Most people live an abundant life, so they want to reward themselves instantly. But the average job only pays you once every 2 weeks. So how do you want instant gratification in your personal life when you have to wait 2 weeks on a paycheck? So apply that same discipline that applies at work and apply it to your normal life, and plant the seeds of success in your finances so that they will pay off and you can gradually increase and become better overall. Here's a different concept. Regard your time and money in the same respect. Just like you don't want to waste time and you want to use the time you have, use your money the same way. Don't waste it over here, don't waste it over there. Use it as an asset instead of a liability. So instead of going to Chick-fil-A every day for lunch, pack a lunch. That'll save you money. Instead of driving on the other side of town to buy that dress, order it online. You can save gas and time, and it might be a discount code or a coupon for you. So you have to think of these things differently instead of doing things the old way. The old way probably never worked for you in the first place, but you just got comfortable, it was convenient, and it was common, and it was relatable to you. Now let's be honest. I've seen people make 30K. I've seen people make 100K, and they live the same life because they have the same spending habits that keep them broke, living paycheck to paycheck. And I know it's some people that make way more money than that, but if your mindset is off, then you can never win in this financial game, and you will always be behind the 8 ball, going in that coin jar, borrowing money, looking at your account to see if you can go buy that Starbucks today, or asking your friend or co-worker for gas money so that you can get home because you know you drove to work with the gas light on in the beginning. Negative. We don't do that. So let's start today. Use money for what it is. It is a tool. It is a tool to unlock doors, make you and create a better life for you and your family and loved ones. And just take care of the money so that it can take care of you. You always have the ability to change and do better, to become better. The first thing I want to address in these steps to do better is mindset. You must change your mindset, the way you use your money, the way you regard money. So if you think you're going to always be broke or you're going to always have money problems, you got to throw that negative mindset away. So you have to be open to change and ways of getting more money, taking care of the money you have, and you just have to be a good steward of the resources that you do have right now and today, as opposed to waiting on this pie in the sky. This is going to change. This is going to happen. I'm going to get this new job. I'm going to get this promotion. I'm going to get this spouse that can save the day. This person is responsible for my shortcomings. that person messed my credit up. All you have to do is hold yourself accountable. Things will change, they can change. It's just do the homework, do the work. Take a deep dive, look within, see what problems you have in your finances, and just work on them one by one. Just get a notebook out, write it down. Hey, I overspend on this, I underspend on that, and just diversify your portfolio. Who knows, in 6 months, things can turn around. In a year. You just have to be willing to do the work. You can always upgrade. I mean, who knows? Your credit score might be a 500, maybe lower, maybe higher, but you can always go up. You can always go up. You just have to get tired of the situation you're in and be willing to change and be open to change. Because meanwhile, the world is evolving and growing all around you. So you should evolve and grow too. Having a money mindset is a way to win at life and get things to change for you. And you can get better interest rates, you can get business accounts, you can get LLC, you can get an IRA, 401k. The list goes on once you start to think differently and move differently in your finances. Another big rule is always separate personal finances from business finances, because when you enter relationships with people or friendships and they want to borrow money, or you provide a service or a product to them, they want to lean on the personal side and they want a discount, they want a hookup. Stop that dead in the tracks. Put that hat on and say, hey, this is business. I'm not Cindy right now, I'm not Charles right now, I'm not Bobby. I'm this business person, so I need all of my money. Just like you pay the utility company all their money, or the auto loan, or the bank, or whoever you deal with. When you go there, pay me the same way you pay those corporations. I need all my money right now. And to show you how important money management is, look at all the athletes, entertainers, comedians, all the people that made millions of dollars, if not more, and how many of them didn't pay their taxes, can't pay their taxes, they end up broke, they need to borrow money. That shows you so many people do not understand money or know about money. Most people just, once they get it, they bring it in. And they don't know what to do with it, so they're passing it out, they're making it rain, they helping everyone. They don't learn the word no, and the word is yes to everything, everyone. And if you keep saying yes to everything, then your money starts saying no to you, and it leaves you and goes to the next person. So 3 skills with this mindset is have risk management, money management, and have you some investments in place so that your money can take care of you and you are going to take care of it. So one of the biggest things is, what beliefs do you hold about money? Do you dislike money? Do you care for money? In what regard do you view money? Some people are frivolous with their money. They spend it overnight. If you gave them $1 million, they could probably spend it in 24 hours. I know people like that, and I know you do too. So you have to have positive beliefs behind money, and you have to know that it can work for you and it will work for you. Once you view money in a positive light, things will change for the better. I mean, I know you get tired of being broke or figuring out, hey, I got paid 2 days ago. Where did my check go? So you have to start to view things differently and stop doing things the same old way, because the same old way isn't working. Your money is still leaving your pockets. Whether it's $20,000, $2,000, or $200, it's still leaving your pockets, and you have no accountability for where it went. And you need to be able to justify some of these purchases you're making. Then, we want to look at our family and our environment. Most times, this is going to be what shaped our habits or beliefs towards money. Whether you're frugal, whether you spend it all, whether you borrow money, whether you beg money, whatever shaped your mentality towards money, you picked up from your environment, wherever you was raised at, whoever you was around. And some people pick up good beliefs on money, some people don't. But just try to find some positive ones, whether it's with a mentor, friend, family. Just find someone with good money habits and just shadow them, mirror them. Just do what they do, because success leaves clues. They didn't become successful by mistake. They took the time out, the discipline, and they put the reps in, and it was through constant repetition that they were able to win at the money game. Last but not least, ways to make money. Every one version of this is different. So this will determine whether you make a lot of money, some money, or a little money. Some people believe in working for money. Some people believe other people should work for money. Some people believe only their money should do the work. So whichever one applies to you, find that out, use it to your advantage. Now, working for money is fine. It's been around for hundreds of years of working for money, but you can make more money and get a lot more done if you had employees or corporation or staff. Now, of course, you have to have the resources to do that, but once you get to that point, which I know you will, just scale up, grow, make more money, grow your profits, reinvest it. And who knows, in the next 5 years, you might be a millionaire. In the next 10 years, you might be a billionaire. Just keep working at it, keep growing, and invest that money back into yourself, into the company, or to the business. And if you have a job, that's perfectly fine. We've all had to have a job at some point or time. Just work harder on yourself or your hustle or your grind more than you are your job, because your job can come or go, but once you build something or create something with your name, your brand, that will always be with you, and you can always tap into those resources to get money, to grow money with relationships, emails, phone numbers. Just tap into what you do have and cultivate that and make that grow and expound and become better. Just know, if you're having money problems, it's not the money, it's you. Just think of something you purchased. How can it benefit you? What's the return on the investment? Did you really need it? What's the resale value? Will it make your life easier? Will it make your life worse? Did you even really need it? So next time you decide to buy something, do your research. See how long it can take you to come up with the money. See how it can help you, see how it can hinder you, and just do the math and make sure everything adds up correctly before you pull the trigger, because you've had to work X amount of hours to buy this product, and if it doesn't benefit you, then you just wasted 4 hours at work for a $500 thing that won't create any value. So just start buying assets and stop buying liabilities. That is all for now. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.